I am heading to a space clearing. I'm so excited. And I noticed that I was heading out the door and I grabbed my puffy. And I live in Seattle, Washington. Ooh, traffic, big traffic. And it's gonna be warm today. It is June 20 something or other. What date is it? And it's gonna be warm. And but I always take my puffy with me. So as an energy worker, the reason I'm telling you that is because why do I take my, why do I need a coat this time of year? Because when I go into homes, the energy that is often contracted and living in a space that has had time to accumulate and mature, I guess you could say is a good way of putting it. It often feels so cold in spaces. And I'm not saying like, oh, cold like a ghost. Like, yes, ghost energy can definitely feel chilly, and that's a whole other topic. You guys want me to talk about that sometime? Let me know and I'll do a vid. But I'm just talking about like contraction in general can create a very chilling feeling in a home. And when the energy then gets released and discharged, it feels really expansive in a home again. And like, I have had so many clients tell me, I mean, if I had $1, right? I've had so many clients say, oh my God, it feels like we opened up a window, or it feels like the air conditioner just went on, or there's just more flow in a space when all those compressed little bubbles of energy. I'm using bubbles metaphorically because it's not like a literal bubble that, but it can feel that way. It can also feel like, the metaphor of an unkinking hose, like there is energy that we have downloaded in our spaces. It can be emotional, it can be thought energy, it can be energy of beliefs, it can be energy of things that we haven't directly downloaded but that we're interacting with, like geopathic stress, it can be technological stress. All these things can be like going on in our spaces. And basically what I am trying to say here is that the reason that I grabbed my puffy coat this morning is because that often I often get really cold. I get freaking cold in spaces. And then as the energy starts to flow and discharge and release, it really starts to warm up in the spaces again. Maybe not warm up. Warm up's not quite the right word, but it gets more expansive and it just feels less chilly and less biting. All right. That's all I wanted to say. Have a good day. Bye.